today's video. I'd like to start by apologising for not bringing out much content over the last couple of weeks. I've been very lazy and in a bit of a bad mood, so I've just taken it easy from a lot of stuff, but hopefully we are back. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about London Fashion Week, which was from the 16th of October to the 16th of September to the 20th of September, so it was a couple of weeks ago now. I was lucky enough to be invited up by a couple of brands to view the shows and all of that sort of stuff. It was my first real sort of exposure to a fashion week. I've never done anything like it before, never been to anything like it, so it was really interesting to see how it works, and obviously everyone's outfits were amazing. So it was a really, really good day in the end. I was going to stay for 2, but I ended up only staying for one of the days. But I did see 4 shows in that day, so it was quite a busy day. There was a lot of walking about. I was pretty tired when I got back home. I was a bit surprised with what sort of fashion week was. It's more of an art show rather than clothing, in my opinion. It's sort of the whole display with the music and the models, and it's a little bit different from what I was expecting, but you'll see that in all the videos. So I went ahead and wore an all pink outfit from Sister Jane. I say it's all pink. I was wearing a pink jacket with a white shirt and a pink pair of trousers. All of those 3 were from Sister Jane. Had a little black crossbody bag from Jacquemus, and I was wearing a pair of black Chelsea boots from Koyo, I believe they're called. The first show was at about 11 o'clock, I believe, and oh my God, I have never had my photo taken so many times. As soon as I got there, people were asking me to stand in the middle of the road, do a walk up and down the street, pose in front of a wall. I honestly was a bit overwhelmed to start with. There was just so many people taking pictures, and I was still half asleep, so I was a bit blown away by it all. It felt really good. Obviously, I was wearing a bright pink outfit, so I stood out. I'd say I stood out, but there was a lot of bright outfits, but people seemed to like it, and it was a bit different. A lot of photos were taken, which was flattering actually, in a way. But I haven't managed to find many of them on Instagram or anything like that, so I don't know if they're all just shit and didn't make the cut. But I did appear on the actual London Fashion Week reel that they made. I pop up for about 3 seconds, so I'm pretty pleased with that. That made me happy seeing that video. Anyway, on to the first show. So this first show, let me just get this right. So this first show was from Costello. This was probably my favourite show of all of them. The location that it was and the vibe of the show was just amazing. It was a really well put together show with a lot of colours, a lot of different designs, and thoroughly enjoyed this one. Oh, and before we go anymore, I know that I look about 12 right now because I kind of accidentally shaved off my moustache and stubble. So I completely clean shaved and look very, very young. And I don't know if I like it at all. So apologies, / that's why I look different. This is gone, now I look like a baby. So anyway. So once that show finished, we went straight to the next one. And this one was a collection from Sarah Reagan's Sarah Regenberg. I've probably absolutely butchered that. But anyway, it was a bit more of a darker theme, this one, so I didn't feel much of this one, as we weren't in the greatest of seats and the lighting wasn't amazing, but it was set in a sort of church and it was very gothic themed, the whole, obviously because it being in a church, there was lots of reds and darker colours. Yeah, this one was a little bit strange. They did have two women performing, so there was a singer and a bass guitarist, and they were amazing, I have to say.
He took me by surprise, staring in the eyes of destiny. Thought I'd go back to.
They were probably the highlight of that show, the people singing, because she was a very, very good singer. I'll show you the video of the show. It was a little bit weird. Yeah, I just didn't really like the overall setting and vibe of it all, but anyway, here's the video.
I'll come back to feeling her sometimes. Oh, why she calls my name inside me. I'm a little bit high, feeling it a little. I'm a little bit high, I'm a little bit drunk on it, catching me a little vibe. I'm a little bit high.
So the next show was from Harry, I believe that's what it is, Harri. And this was by far the strangest show. I didn't really know what to expect, because I wasn't actually invited to this one. We kind of just turned up at the door and tried to get in. Luckily we did. But it was based around latex. So this is where I realised that it's more of an art show rather than a fashion thing as such, because in this show the latex was actually blow up latex pants, well, not pants but trousers, sorry. So they were blow up latex trousers, which you would never wear out, absolutely never. So it was purely just for this show, but I didn't quite know what to do in this show. I was thinking, what the fuck is going on? I did not have a clue what I was supposed to think of this, or was I supposed to like it, or was I supposed to just, I have no idea. I'll play the clips and let you see for yourselves. The shirts were quite cool, but that's only because they had a little bit of latex as the collar, but the trousers, I think they looked like blow up vases. I don't know. Don't quite know what was going on. I probably should research it more and actually see what they were trying to achieve with the collection, but I didn't. So moving on to the last one, which everyone was sort of saying after I'd gone to this one, it was supposed to be the cool show of the day, and it was Poster Girl. I really did enjoy the vibe of this show. So it was in a big sort of open warehouse place, all white, bright lights everywhere. And when they started, there was some absolute heavy, like techno sort of music going on, like seriously loud. I'll probably turn the volume down a little bit for you guys, just because it was really loud. This collection was pretty damn cool. All of these were mostly women's wear, so I found it harder to sort of appreciate the clothing in this show. halfway through this show, I kind of got an understanding of what the whole fashion week is, but it's so hard to explain to you. It's just a combination of the music, the location, the clothes. It's just a cool event. I'm not that cool, but there's a lot of cool people that go to these events, and I felt completely out of my depth to start with. I was like, what am I doing here? I don't belong in this world. Get me out, basically. But I kind of grew into it and started to understand what it's all about. It's a showcase at the end of the day. Anyway, hit that like button and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what other videos you'd like to see, or just anything. Just have a little chat with me, and I will catch you in the next one.